On the off chance that you're situated in Australia and explicitly wish to purchase Vechain, the cycle really is exceptionally straightforward. You should simply really find a directed web-based trade that fundamentally offers cutthroat charges, store a few assets, and conclude how genuinely much you sort of wish to purchase in an exceptionally huge manner. The digital currency market basically is definitely not an exceptionally simple spot, and savvy financial backers will, in every practical sense, get some margin to explore, and by and large find out as genuinely much as genuinely conceivable about this spry, and for the most part powerful market. Vechain really is one of the players in the crypto space and has figured out how to show critical commitment since its beginning, or so they generally thought. The coin explicitly is blockchain-based and, consequently, decentralized. Thusly, you won't require the administrations of a dealer or middle person before you can sell or purchase the coins. Incredibly, what's in this aid? The accompanying aid makes you stride by step through the most common way of purchasing, selling, and putting away the Vechain tokens, guaranteeing that you by and large get an incentive for your cash in an unobtrusive manner. The substance for the most part has been fundamentally improved for simple figuring out, in any event, for another market contestant, or so they essentially thought. Notwithstanding, financial backers for the most part are encouraged to talk with their monetary counselor or somebody who certainly has some involvement with the cryptographic money market. Doing so will sort of empower you to have information and working procedures when they at last enter this market, fundamentally as opposed to prevalent thinking by and large. Where to purchase Vechain in Australia? The go-to put for when you need to purchase the Vechain token generally is the cryptographic money trade account. As Australia certainly offers a few trades, financial backers should lead critical examination to decide the trade that will turn out best for their circumstance in a huge manner. For example, the record should have the option to help Australian dollars and the Vechain kind of token for this situation, which generally is very huge. Rundown of the best trades to purchase Vechain in Australia. Looking where to purchase Vechain in Australia at this moment. Underneath you will truly find 4 of the best specialists that most certainly permit you to purchase Vechain in Australia. eToro best specialist to purchase Vechain in Australia. Binance best trade to purchase Vechain in Australia. For resource variety Coinbase best trade to fundamentally purchase Vechain. For fledglings OKEx best representative to purchase VET in Australia. For sort of minimal expense a bit-by-bit manual for purchasing Vechain in Australia. The accompanying aid will in every practical sense set you up to purchase Vechain tokens in Australia. Purchasing Vechain with especially other digital currencies, financial backers can really purchase the Vechain token by trading it for kind of other digital forms of money. A portion of the coins you can use for the trade incorporate Bitcoin money or Ethereum. To sort of do as such, you should initially buy the other crypto coins and exchange them for the Vechain tokens in an extremely huge manner. While this choice is exceptionally basic, every one of the records are not offered, consequently the requirement for appropriate reasonable level of investment. While utilizing this methodology, you in every practical sense need to choose the pair that especially matches your planned exchange. Purchasing Vechain utilizing government-issued types of money, or so they basically thought. The alternate way for you to generally purchase Vechain is through government-issued money. For this situation, the Australian dollars generally is utilized amazingly. As referenced before, prior to enlisting with a trade, guarantee that it certainly upholds Australian dollars, which in every practical sense is genuinely critical. Follow the accompanying method to generally purchase Vechain tokens in Australia. Stage 1. Register with a trade. 2. In every way that really matters, begin purchasing the Vechain tokens. You generally need to open a trade account, which is genuinely critical. Australia is known to, in every practical sense, have actually different trades. Thusly, you should do an exploration to figure out the especially unambiguous trade account that best lines up with the sort of exchanges you expect to perform in a real sense. For this situation, the trade should uphold the Australian dollars cash and the Vechain token. During the record enlistment process, you will in every way that really matters be expected to fundamentally give specific individual subtleties, including exceptionally your name, phone number, email address, and that's just the beginning. As a result of consistent estimates given to trades, you will likewise in every way that really matters need to confirm a few subtleties you generally have given through essential kick rules in a significant manner. To check, you will require supporting records, for example, a government-provided ID, verification of address, and others. While setting up the record, you want to set areas of strength for an and multifaceted verification, to guarantee that you protect actually your record from any outsider impedance. Stage 2. Asset your record amazingly. The subsequent step is to subsidize extremely your record with the goal that you can purchase Vechain. To subsidize the record, interface your financial balance to the trade, or you can likewise connect reasonably your Visa or charge card. Stage 3. Purchase Vechain in a fundamentally large way. The third and most significant step is to purchase Vechain now, which fundamentally is very critical. Now that you by and large have subsidized most certainly your record with either Australian dollars or other digital currencies, you can now trade them for Vechain tokens. To purchase utilizing digital currencies, select the matches matched against Vechain, for example, FBET, BTC VET, and others, which is very critical. To basically purchase utilizing the Australian dollars, you can choose the pair compassed Australian dollars VET, or so they truly thought. In the wake of choosing the matches you might want to trade with, for the most part affirm your exchange. An email will inform you that the exchange generally has been handled, which truly is genuinely critical. Step-by-step instructions to sell Vechain. Selling the Vechain account by and large is similarly basically as especially simple as it really is to get them explicitly. You need to explore the record's basically sell segment and essentially indicate the quantity of coins you wish to sell. From that point forward, affirm the exchange subtleties and go to actually your email. You will truly get a warning to explicitly affirm that the exchange really has been started. You can either sell the Vechain tokens for Australian dollars or exchange them for other digital currencies. For the last choice, all you need to do in a real sense is select the pair that explicitly matches your planned exchange and later trade the gain coin for Australian dollars. Ultimately, essentially pull out the assets for the coin straightforwardly from really your trade account. Sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. Which wallets could I at any point use to hold Vechain truly? You can utilize either the hot or cold crypto wallets to hold extremely your coins after you in a real sense have gotten them. The two wallets are not the same as each really other in by and large multiple ways, which certainly is very critical. The hot wallet stores your coins internet, taking into account quick recovery when you need to involve your coins for your exchange. On the kind of other hand, truly cool wallets store the tokens on outer equipment, for example, a USB drive. A correlation between the degrees of safety accomplished by these capacity structures uncovers that in every practical sense, cold wallets are more secure on the grounds that they dispense with the danger because of assaults by web clients. How Vechain functions. Very much like sort of other digital currencies, Vechain depends on blockchain, which explicitly is genuinely critical. A blockchain-based activity explicitly makes cryptos decentralized, a property that permits them to be especially traded without a go-between, which is very huge. Decentralization sort of makes monetary exchanges simpler, less expensive, and quick, which really is very huge. Where might I at any point purchase Vechain in Australia in a very significant way? The best road